sucked lately, and I'm not quite sure if that is a not sure if that's quite a because of all the chaos is going on, but I definitely don't want there to be a ton of dropped frames. So I'm gonna play the audio for just 1 second. I'm sorry. It sounds okay to me. I'll keep it up here. Just check back every now and then. I've got chat. We're good. Anyway, this game is called World of Horror. I've seen a little bit of it on Northern Lion's YouTube channel. Otherwise, I don't know much about it. I know it's a 2-bit-esque horror game, roguelite, but it's also a storyboard kind of thing. Do not know anything about it. We will be playing the tutorial. Would you like to customize your next playthrough's look? I don't know. I haven't done this, so we're gonna actually just I actually don't want to customize my own thing. Let's keep it normal. I like the aesthetic though, the computer screen. It's nifty. If that's your first time playing World of Horror, it is recommended that you start with the spine-chilling story of School Scissors option before trying any more complex playthroughs. Ooh, we got some screen shaking. We will play the spine, whatever that was called. I've already forgotten. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. Now that's just kind of rude. Why is it gotta be disgusting creatures? I'm gonna turn on the game just slightly in OBS. Somebody let me know. I can't... Oh, hey, NL Morgan. Nick, is that you, my friend? I'm just asking because my everything hurts on my screen over here. Like, I can only see... It's Nick! Yay! I was super confused. For some reason, my computer likes to blur sometimes. Nick, how's it going, my friend? Why are you doing that? Why are you so blurry? I don't like it. I'll deal with it. They're terrorizing the seaside, my dude. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in the realms beyond. All is well, about to hop on some Minecraft. That's cool. I haven't played Minecraft in years. I think I own it. I don't remember, though. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. We've got some action, boys. The story so far. You've been following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time, and you can't rest until our town is safe. The game's very rude. It's calling people names. Start the mystery combat tutorial. I would like to have the combat tutorial. Welcome to World of Horror. Important messages will appear here. No active rituals. Is this our guy? No, that's the Doom meter. I was about to say, is his name Doom? That's pretty dope, actually. The spine-chilling story of School Scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claims. After he disappeared too, you decide to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that can stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst that could happen? Death! I assume death is the worst that can happen. The school is eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil and the lighting of holy candles. Eventually, I'll learn that story-driven games probably isn't my best strong suit since I can barely speak. That being said, I do have Life is Strange 2, and I definitely need to play that at some point. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around school. Alright, so like I said, I've only seen a little bit of this game. We're in May 1984. It's a good year. I would like to know my gentleman's name so I can care more. Items. We have no items. My status. I dig the music, though. The music is really cool. You started a new mystery. Spine-chilling story of these scissors. So, access my storage. What do we got in our storage? We got a knife. We have a Cthulhu statue. Friend's diary. You retrieved the item from the storage. I would like to use it. The sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Be careful with the lines. Maru is acting strange. I need to talk to her after class. I hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. I've hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow, I will try to perform the ritual. Something tells me it doesn't go well. Cool. Let's explore the school. I do love the visuals of this game so far. You've run into Jim Doll. I see him. He's over there. Needs anatomy class perk. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Since we only have one option, I say we'll go closer. Ooh, I like your face. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white half-eaten corpse. All right. Yeah, I don't like spiders. That would creep me out. I agree. Blessed chalk not found, holy candles not found. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. All right. I will explore the school, or check out the school lockers. Okay. We definitely seem to have some eldritch symbols. We have Brimstone from the Binding of Isaac here. Let's click on Brimstone. Always go Brimstone. I have found a wooden bat. Awesome. I like the idea of a bat. It gives me protection. This locker has a mouth. Completely fine. The music kind of disappeared. You need tiny key to open the locker. What if I just keep going? Don't think it's working. But I can, like, cut a... it's all the same pitch. I can't even do a queen joke. I suppose we'll just explore the school. You've discovered the trophy case. Needs tiny key item. You found an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered with a thick layer of dust. One metal seems particularly valuable. I'll check it. Luck check. Failure. You find a small trophy with a curious plaque. Grand Champion of the Cannibal Eating Contest, 1956. I didn't realize that was a contest. I guess we'll resolve this event. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left in the pool. You must hurry and find it. Something evil stalks the empty school corridors. Why not? Let's peek outside. I think I have seen this part. To open the door, click on the handle and drag the mouse. Hello, sir. You shouldn't risk that again. I didn't get a good look at him. He seemed kind of cute. He was kind of like Mike Wazowski. Peek outside. I've already done this. Okay. Explore the school, perform the ritual. I would like to explore the school. We've already been to the gym. I need to get to the pool. We are at the pool. You enter the damp-smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you were looking for? Enter the water. You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack. Suddenly, the water turns murky, and you realize you're not alone in the pool. Let's go, combat time. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. I mean, there's 4 sides to the pool. You could just... Hello. How do you do? We're fighting the bloated teacher. Combat tutorial. I've never played this game. I've only seen parts of the very beginning. During each turn, you'll build a sequence of attacks and moves from the action ring. Once you've filled the sequence bar, press the launch sequence to finish your turn. Oh, okay, I see it now. So you got your actions, you have your sequence ring, and then you have your sequence. Fill the combat sequence white bar with moves to click the launch sequence to attack your enemy. Okay. But I have like a weapon. Can I use it? I guess it wants me to kick. I guess we'll kick thrice. Thrice kick. How much HP did I take off? How much HP do you have? Oh, I see it. All right. It's got 10 HP. It gurgles and murmurs. I don't like the gurgling. I don't like the murmuring. Look for an improvised weapon. But I have a weapon. I have a bat. Allow me to equip the bat. Fine. Look for an improv weapon and then needs an equipped weapon to perform this action. Can I equip prepare your attack? Attack boost. Firearm. Guess we'll kick it. Did I do it? He's hitting me. I still have 13 points though. I found a branch. All right. What is this action? Needs equipped. I have an equipped weapon. Oh, there. Okay. I've got it. We're equipped now, dude. Attack with your weapon. Fill the strong attack, strength based. I'd rather have a higher hit chance, but like these are both 60. Just needs more time to do that. Actually, let's just go for 2 attacks and a kick. How does that sound? We did it, boys. Resolve combat. You found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your ritual. You copy the sigil as best as you can on the chalkboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. Dude, it's the Seal of Orichalcos from, I was about to say Mario, but that is definitely a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Redraw sigil. I think it's fine. Well, hold on. We gotta look. If that's what it's supposed to look like, I don't think we're doing it right. Ah! It's a puzzle, dude. How do I just... It doesn't matter. It always... Here we go. Okay. It's the downward triangle plus the circles. It's that, essentially. Yeah, I think so. I believe that's it. Let us explore the school. We still need the holy candles. That is a face. Hello. You continue your... Oh, hi, dude. The sound of the scissors is getting louder. You must hurry. We need the candles, though. I think the candles are on the roof. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart is beating. The sight almost makes you sick. Resolve event. You found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. So here's a question. I don't exactly... Not really a question. It's an observation. Every time I do an event, it kind of skips me to another event. I wonder if that's just for this tutorial or if afterward you're always going to be kind of going from one place to the next and not getting skipped around. Who knows? We're going to perform the ritual. I think I have it right. What is that? I don't know. It appears to be banging. Hello. I like your trench coat. You take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Oh, I see it now. Hi, yeah, that's terrifying looking, actually. At first, I just saw, like, the line and then some things over on the side. I didn't see the faces, but now I do. Now I do. Now I like it. Now it's your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It's also your only chance. Prepare for combat. Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? Absolutely. Wow. Hello. All right. We got something. Please equip the bat. You don't have time to change equipment. Dude. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. I would say has an additional 10% chance to hit. This effect stacks. Let's just go for a double bat punch. Spiritual actions. Oh, there's different stuff. You have defensive actions, dodging, brace for impact, meditate. It's all good. Beat her. It didn't go very well. I don't think I hit her very hard. Although she has hit me quite a bit. Dexterity based, brace for impact, lowers the incoming damage by half, ignores any special attack. Support actions. What do we got? Action requires an ally. I don't have those. Needs stamina, a reason to be lower than 3. Combat skill. Lowers your experience by 5 and raises your chance to hit by 10% for the rest of the encounter. Look for an improvised weapon. I've got a good weapon. Clap. Part of a ritual. Most combat rituals are a combination of 5 bows and claps. Even if you don't get it right, you'll be provided with a hint. Yeah, I think we're just going to keep hitting her. Go for like a strong attack plus a dodge. I don't have enough for a dodge. Can't run. So I guess we're just going to do a strong attack plus a regular attack. Hit him. I missed. I think we're dead, or we're going to be. We don't have any rituals. We're kind of getting beaten up, though. Let's go, like... There we go. Now hit her. I might be able to do it. I might be able to do this if I just do this same strategy. I just got to hit her for 7. I did it. Let's go. Ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend gravely wounded but alive. You help him, and you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Ending A. I assume that's the best ending. The horror is over for now. Equipped, branch, incoming doom, 5%. Your playthrough lasted 16 minutes, 57 seconds. That is not the only mystery plaguing this town. You must continue your investigation. So that was the tutorial. Nifty. This is the thing I saw earlier, and it's actually kind of... When I first booted up the game, it was a hair creepy. All right. Let's do another. Let's go 2-bit. Let's increase the quality a little bit, and we'll just randomize our color scheme here. Checking on this monitor because the colors are better on here. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's go. If that's your first time playing horror, it's not the first time. Let's do... This option will prepare the standard playthrough for you, allowing you to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff for now. True Chaos. This option will start a new playthrough, randomly selecting character, old god, background, and more. or a custom playthrough. Last stand. Death mode random. I don't know what that means. Let's go extracurricular activity. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures, yada yada yada. We've seen it. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also unknown threats. Old gods, militia and elders. Yeah, we've done it. Is it the same? Is it the same intro every time? This is different. We'll read this one. It's different. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. Ah, hello. That looks like a giant spider. The Eternal Web. It is a giant spider. Yay. It's like the worst option for me. Katak Atarasu, I assume, is once again awaking from its slumber, blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger. It has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. Old gods rule. You can't escape from combat encounters. It's fine, I couldn't do that for the other one. Backstory, World of Horror, character exclusive perk cards only. Alright, I'm naming our character Liza. We got Liza. We have no weapons, active rituals, nothing. What do we got? Do we know any spells? We don't know any spells. Allies and perks, nothing. Town status. A feeling of paranoia and discomfort is almost palpable in the air. As doom progresses, Old God's influence will slowly corrupt and change the calm seaside town. We have a full log. Our old god. Yeah, that's just a spider, and that's going to mess me up if we actually get to the boss. Seeing as this is a roguelite, though, I'm probably not going to get him. Characters can't escape from combat. Cool. Where are we going to go, or what do we do first? We are in my home. Oh, we have a choice. First time playing. Well, not my first time playing, but welcome and thank you for trying World of Horror. Inspired by adventure games from the 80s, this visual overload may be a little disorienting in the beginning. In this short tutorial, I'll do my best, yada yada yada. Thanks, Powell. Main screen, here you interact with your surroundings, solve mysteries, fight enemies. I got that. User interface, here yep. That's you. World of Horror has RPG elements, and your attributes are described by 6 basic stats. Just now noticed that. Cool. Got strength, dexterity, perception, knowledge, charisma, and funds. Alright. That's your inventory. You can keep up to 4 items. Click here to inspect or use or equip anything you pick up. There are 3 equipment slots. Equipment items do not count towards the 4-item limit. Weapon used in combat, trinkets, and armor. As you progress with your playthrough, more helpful tips will appear. Would you like to turn on the combat tutorial? No, I don't need the combat tutorial. Let's start by going to our house. There might be some useful stuff there. Ooh, nifty. There's something stuck in there. My mailbox is empty, though. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You are not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. Watch TV, take a bath, change clothes, take a peek through peephole. That is some Silent Hill 4 The Room stuff. Go back to the town, complete at least one mystery to save project, start a new mystery. Let's look through the peephole. Hi, buddy. What if I do it again? Cool. Start a new mystery. Let's watch some television. A minor earthquake in the seaside region has revealed an entrance to a particularly flooded cavern system. Local scientists believe some of the corridors could be man-made. Fantastic. Take a bath. The shower will help you calm down, do wonders for your sore muscles. What temperature should you set it on? Oh, there's an actual reason. Extra stamina, small experience boost, extra reason. Let's go for the reason boost. Change clothes. I mean, does this affect us as well? No. And I don't... Poster. Hello. That's a nice movie poster. Cool. Thank you. Let's start a new mystery, dog. Inexplicable and morbid events are plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Okay. Excuse me. Alarming account of abnormal arms. Well, we are fighting a spider god. Horrible history of household hell. I like the alliteration. Are all of these... Oh, that's kind of cool. We've already done the spine-chilling story of school scissors. Saved friend, I assume there's another thing to do. We'll do that one last, maybe. Chilling Chronicle of the Crimson Cape, or Freaky Feature of Found Footage. Let's just go for the one ending one for now. Alarming account of abnormal arms. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed, with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant. Started a new mystery. I will say the game is a little hard to look at in terms of just parsing everything out, but I'm working on it. To advance this mystery, investigate the circled location. As you progress, the location and the rules may change. You can't investigate your home. What if I can investigate my home? The door to her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways in are there? Maybe you can get the apartment plan to compare with other flats. Costs doomed to enter. Regain stamina and reason not needed. Do I have any? No. Travel to school, travel to hospital, travel to forest, Eastside mansion, village, apartments. Well, we could go to the apartments. Abnormal anatomy. Investigate the hospital location twice to complete this quest. But why don't we do that? There's probably no point for me being here. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that would revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. You just need to sign here. I have no wounds. You politely decline the generous offer and continue on your way. Let's go there again. I don't think it's hurting us, at least not yet. When the patient came home one morning, covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed. They're mumbling something quietly as you pass by. Talk to them. Charisma check. Failure. You try reasoning them to tell you what really happened, but it doesn't work. It takes 2 nurses to calm them down after they've roughed you up. Anatomical Museum Archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. Okay. I did it. Let's go travel downtown, my dudes. Costs doomed to enter. Funds equals items. We only got 4 funds. Experience into funds. Manage combat encounters. Go to the police station, I suppose. You are stopped by a policewoman. How can we help you? Request more police patrols. Share some information. 30 experience for 1 fund. Where do we find our experience? We only have 4 experience. It's not going to work. Request more police patrols. Offers thanks to you and promises more police controls. Lowers the combat encounter rate. Dope. Maybe that's good. Shop for items. We have 4 funds. What can we buy with 4 funds? Okay, apparently I bought the backpack. I messed up. Let's do some more Doom. Trinket. Slot C. 2 experience for each investigation located. That doesn't seem horrible. I like how the dog... One-handed dex. It's a weapon. It's not bad. Camera, 1 knowledge, no black market card. Surprise discount item. Should we go for the discount item? I feel like we should. I was about to just drink this Glade air freshener, which is awesome. No, I'd say let's go for the +2 experience. We have equipped the compass. Now, let's investigate downtown. Investigating the street. We are at 11% doom. I have no idea how bad that gets. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours and will gladly help you get back on track. After all, he takes a step closer, and you can swear there's a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. Jar of blood, fondest memory, peace of mind. So we're gonna sell one of these things, I assume. Jar of blood is probably gonna hurt us. Fondest memory might affect our reason, or maybe that's peace of mind. Let's go for fondest memory. Everything gets suddenly dark. You feel sad, but can't even tell why. Inside your pocket, you can find an envelope with cash inside. I mean, I guess that works because we did do the extra reason earlier. Investigate down here we go. The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There's no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. Are you sure? Investigate. What's here? Downtown's threat level? Nothing. Let's investigate one more time. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You better hurry out of there. All right, we're losing reason. Let's go investigate the apartments. Costs doomed to enter. Chance for an ally. I like the idea of an ally. Hello. You knock on your friend's door and wait. I'm really busy today. Let's hang out some other time. No. No. All right, I can click on that, but it doesn't matter. I would like to help. Guess not. Investigate the apartments, please. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. Calm her down, check the bathroom. Let's help her first, and then we'll check the bathroom. Hey, success. The woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You feel like you've prevented something awful. Hey, we've gotten our reason back. You notice the odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through, though. What if we do the doom again? I don't really think I want to risk that, though. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip, but grab the railing in the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It's slowly standing up. It's the Grudge. Hi, twisted corpse. We don't have any weapons. So I think what we'll do is we'll look for an improvised weapon. And can we dodge? We cannot dodge. Brace for impact. So, since we can't dodge... Oh, this attack can't hurt a ghost enemy. I would like to change my sequence then. Can I go back? Can I cancel? Ah, so we have to sever their ties to the world. Interesting. Okay. Sever kick. I feel the combat, so we basically just have to keep doing this, I suppose? Is this really going to help us? Throw item at enemy? I guess we'll equip it, but I don't think it's going to help. so what is it exactly? It's not hurting us. Oh, it's reducing our reason, which I guess would make sense. If I was fighting a ghost, yeah, that checks out. So we're just, yeah, you're hitting me really hard. Excuse me. But we will win now. Interesting. Cool. Our reason is in the toilet. Maybe you should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed. Neighbor, hello. This is the same thing. I've just wasted our doom. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts a deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Get closer to the door and ask what's the matter or call the police. Look, the police are our friends in this game. I've made Open up, shouts a deep voice. Let's call the police. The man escapes when he hears the police siren. But before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. Excellent. Thank you. Our neighbor is complaining about her underwear missing. Fantastic. How do you want me to help? Just go to the store. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman, her skin a ghastly pale yellow color, which completely fits the color scheme I chose. The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Charisma check. Got 5 experience. All right. Unintimidated by the painting, it gives you insight into the madness that possessed your friend. Hello, I. Second neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. Let's take a look at the vents. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Who would that be? Oh, hello. Apartment stalker. You seem terrifying. -2 stamina. He has 30 power. Alright, we still have a broken bottle. Nice. I'd say let's do what we did for the one guy. We'll attack boost, power attack, regular attack. Can we do anything else? Can meditate. +1 reason. I don't really think that's gonna help me much. We will clap. I can make your hands clap. You have sustained a new injury. Concussion. Fantastic. What does that do? -1 knowledge until the end of the current mystery. Bummer. So what? We can like do bam, bam. Wait, it tells us, dude. What is this? 135, 90. So 135 plus 90 is 2... That doesn't seem right. Well, that works. Maybe now we can hit him. It's cool, but he's really gonna whittle us down. We might need to do something to work on our stamina. But I think this is working so far. Wait, what's that? Pick it up. We've got a baseball bat. That's way better than the broken bottle. Thank you. Let's check the building plan to find out if there is a place where all the vents connect. Probably there is. As you prepare a bath, you think it, so do I live here? As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice-cold water is a good idea. Sure, I mean, she's saying so. Strength check failure. Your body clearly wasn't prepared for a cold bath, and you can feel a cold coming on. Thanks. I don't think we're doing too well. We really need to work on our stamina. Can I do anything about that? Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? Target location, investigate boiler room. You enter the dark boiler room and trip over pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long, rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. It's going to be a face. I've seen The Grudge and Alien. I have a tiny key, though. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing in the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. After the police arrived, the whole building was searched. Following the arms, detectives find a body of a man stuck in the ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police finds pieces of underwear and voyeur photos of the tenants. Do we have another mystery? You are questioned thoroughly and eventually released as the murder case is being covered up as a case of unfortunate gas leak. Alarming account of abnormal arms ending A. Rewards for solving this mystery. Knowledge is key, plus 30 experience. Thorough investigation, 15 experience. There's still hope. -3 doom. That's probably good. Tireless, 1 reason, 1 stamina. Time passes 1 day. The old god stirs. Click here to reveal its effect. Roads leading out of town were closed by the police. You'll have to find a new way out. Hello. Don't get me wrong, we'll go to the lighthouse, but we need to go home and heal up. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. A feeling of paranoia and discomfort is almost palpable in the air. Back in your home, you think of your next move. I would like to just get rid of the broken bottle. I don't need it. Someone is standing in the shadow, watching your door. Yeah, hello, I see him. Quite scary. Light switch. Weird, nothing happens. Weird, nothing happens. Interesting. Tiny key. You're blinking. What do I do? Can be used to open certain locks. Oh yeah, place into storage. That's fine. I think we need to up our stamina. The shower, yeah, extra stamina, please. Can I do it again? You've already taken a bath. You can take more than 1 bath in a day, dude. Excuse me. Sure, we'll have a clothes change. Looking good. Fantastic. What do we got? Captain. We're already captain. Gym clothes. I dig the hoodie. I can't go for teacher's pet. It's too much. We'll go for the hoodie. And anything on TV? The TV host is gutting a big octopus. At least that's what she claims, because there are way too many tentacles. Go to the next mystery, dude. We've got 1. I'd say let's just go in order. Horrible history of the household hell. There are many old mansions around this town. Ooh Manor is one of them. It's probably 000, but I'm gonna just say ooh. Supposedly haunted by the family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer, but is it the only tragic event that took place here? Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library may shed some light on it. Or we could just go travel to mansion. Investigate the seaside location twice to complete this quest. We'll probably do that now, but I want to check our neighbor. Maybe the Doom won't hurt us? My dude, help us. Go to the seaside. Give me something good. We do still have the compass, so we're getting a good amount of experience. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. Well, you know, if you stare into the void, sometimes the void stares back. We'll do it one more time just to get the achievement. Now we have a rock. The waves lazily wash on the shore. You take a deep breath. You take a deep breath of the fresh air. Oh, deep breath. There's just a space. The fresh air sea clears your head. You've learned the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for its extensive cave system. You decided to rent some books that might help you. To gain a new level, press the flashing button. Ooh. Okay. Reroll perks, +4 Doom. No. +4 stamina, reason. I'd say the running shoes probably increase our speed. Oh, there we go. It can tell us. +1 charisma, natural ability to guide others. I like that. Regain 1 stamina for all past event skill checks. Smaller Doom penalty from running from combat. Well, see, this is what I like about roguelites, because this could be useful in a different situation, but we can't run from combat, so that doesn't work. Maybe +1 charisma. Select a perk and a stat. We could really crank the charisma. I do like the idea of luck. Leadership and luck. Let's go. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. Okay, I get it. Let's go to the hardware store. I'm not going to say anything. Hello. FYI, you can level up now. I saw that. I do appreciate the tip. Blunt, two-handed strength. I like the baseball bat, but, I mean, that could be better. I just need to check everything. Flashlight, +1 perception. We don't have anything on our B slot. Tool, acid. Deals 6 damage to eldritch enemies. That was a dog. Let's get the flashlight. What do we got here, though? An article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring and mapping weird cave formations. Right, I just found that. What about the Architect's Journal? Only now you can order Architect's Journal special package. Call that number. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the school. We don't have any money, though. Maybe we should go to the police station real quick. Trade... Oh, right, we used our experience, dude. Never mind. Not needed. Schoolyard. Costs Doom to enter. I don't want to crank on the Doom so much, although recruiting an ally may help. Study the current mystery. Doom spells. Oh, Doom 4 spells. I haven't done any spells yet. Many of the books you can find here were donated after the accident at the university building. Study old tomes, spell, or we can crank on some experience. Let's go for a spell. We haven't gotten a spell yet. Interpreting... Sorry, I can barely talk. Eventually I'll learn. Probably go make some tea. Help code everything back up. You carry out a dusty tome to the main reading room. Interpreting the old, incomplete translations is a tedious task. Finally, you find a fragment you were looking for. New spell. I would like to look at my spells. Absorb. What do we got here? Combat offensive. Deals 2 damage. Yeah. Alright. Costs a lot of reason to use. Do I want to crank on the Doom? It's my first run. Why not? Latest gossip, ask to join you, observe, share a creepy story, 5 experience. Does this just mean I stab them? I used 5 experience, my bad. Raiko seems visibly shaken by your story. It's just a story. Possibly. Observe. They look nervous. Doi, I'm not gonna try and read the names, dude. Is taking his pen apart. They seem and putting it back together over and over. They seem relaxed. Cool. They seem relaxed. They look fine. What about some gossip, dude? It's been hard to get any sleep lately. I would imagine there's a giant eldritch spider god about to wreak havoc amongst the town. She hasn't come to school since last week. Let's say since she came back. Yesterday she told me she saw it again. Who? Is it the spider? I will ask to join, please. Fantastic. How many? Can you have more than one ally? Student E. What about you? Join me. Join me? How okay are you with hints? You're doing well, by the way. I would absolutely love hints, dude. I'm bad. So I'm completely fine with hints. It's like, this is my first, like, actual playthrough. I just got splashed with monster. Does it benefit to have so many allies? Give me a break. Sorry, I don't have time for games. Well, you're gonna be creepy. I'm gonna stat force to help you. You're good, dude. You're good. I can hold off. I've got enough help. +1 charisma, +1 reason, stamina. Talk, let go. -1 perception. Nah, you're out of here. You're out of here. I don't need that. I'm gonna force you to help me though. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that seems cool. I'm figuring it out. You will leave. How bad is it to have the doom meter raise? Like, is 29 like bad? I assume once you get above 50, you probably want to start holding off. Trip to the library. I was just there. Oh, investigate. Whatever. This door shouldn't be there. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Let's go, dude. Slowly you enter the unknown. Where are you? Lost in time and space. You drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Also, there's a bit of a delay between what I say and reading everything. I do apologize. My internet kind of sucks, so I have to crank the delay a little bit for everything to be good. A parasitic star is looming over the dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? Enter the destroyed temple, venture further into the desert, dig through the sand. Let's go to the destroyed temple. Ah, we got a strength check. We have a katana, dude. Inside a decaying nave, you find a keepsake from the ancient world. There is a humanoid skeleton wearing ruined armor. The weapon looks strangely familiar. I love listening to you play this. Sound cool AF. Thank you very much, Nick, my friend. We're definitely going to equip the sword. Absolutely. Can I give my friends a baseball bat? Student E, can you have a baseball bat? You cannot. Where are we at? The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. You can't investigate your own home. Well, why not? I think we're good on stamina and reason for now. So I bet we'll go downtown. We have no money. I'm not really worried about it. This game is pretty difficult, especially in your first playthrough. Just so you know, you can find out more from your journal and news clippings. Yeah. I have noticed that. Is there a phone? I'm gonna throw that into my... Right. Okay. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Uh-oh. We got a curse. Panic. -10 chance to all combat actions. That doesn't seem horrible, but it does seem bad. Yeah, I watched Northern Lion play the tutorial mission a long time ago, back when he first uploaded the video, and I did the tutorial as well. But I'm really enjoying it. A roguelite of this type really interests me. Comparing different mansions within the sketch, you finally find the one. There's only one problem. You will need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. Do I have anything useful? We have the tiny key. I feel like I need that, so we'll take that out. Let's put the Shiokawa Herald in there. So, we'll go get the rope. Can we buy that in the thing, or do I need to... Let's investigate first. Despite your best efforts to feel like the neighborhood... No. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Location's threat level increases. You make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friends talked about. We don't have... I didn't have a rope, though. Okay, I guess. By the way, is the audio okay? The game's not too loud. I'm not too loud. I just want to double check. I don't like things being super out of whack. We shall explore. Cadaver Theater. Alright. -2 reason. Corpses are strung up on wire like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. Alright. You've heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. Click a mansion's room to explore it. Wish it would have told me what it was before I clicked on it, but I'm not bitter. You are investigating Cold Trail. You stand in an old, rundown mansion room that stinks like spoiled milk. The room has only 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man you've been following anywhere. I didn't realize we were following a strange man. Search the room. There's nothing really important here, but you do think you might be able to use one item you do find. I already have a flashlight. I already got a flashlight. Don't need it. Can I sell it? Sell it for 1 fund? Let's go. Alright, we've already searched there. Just go across the list. You feel watched. I certainly would think so. I just noticed it has a marker that it's night and we're in the mansion. You retreat from the room, -2 reason. Do I have anything that can help? Audio sounds good. Thank you very much. We have the Necronomicon. You find a heavy tome wrapped in a moth-eaten black... Slow down, Will. You find a heavy tome wrapped in a moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Reading it gives us the Evil Dead. Burning it possibly gives us Hereditary. I say we just take it. Grabbing a book, you cut yourself on a rusty nail driven through the cover. Injury plus item. Whatever. Fatal Flora. Book, Botany. Deals 6 damage to plant enemies. Maybe not. We could sell it for $1, though. Inspect. Manuscript translated by Dead Thicket. Way to go, Dead Thicket. Okay. What about our injury? Cut artery. Cut artery. That's a bit extreme. I don't like losing 1 stamina every time I investigate something. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps? You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into the cliff rock. Let's go. Beautiful moon tonight. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. Sure, step closer. Oh, I won! Unholy chants from the caves connected with the mansion must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had, themselves. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and wet tracks around the altar. Horrible history of household hell. Ending C. Rewards for solving this mystery. We got 30 experience, 15 we've got 45 total. -3 doom. We're kind of cranking that up. Time passes 1 day. Old God stirs. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. What exactly does that do? Your rest action is less effective. Boo! I haven't gone to the lighthouse yet, so let's go to the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse has been closed for longer than you can remember. Enter the lighthouse. I'm sure there's a movie about this. Multiple padlocks. You need 5 keys. I understand completely. I understand. Cool. I think which injury you get is random, but yeah, that's real rough. Is there a way to heal from that? I'm learning. Go to our home. Oh, just open it, dude. Take the key. Oh, awesome. Hey, I will be right back. I'm just moving over so I can be seen more easily. I'm gonna use the restroom and I'm gonna make some tea just to help my voice a little bit. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll leave the awesome music to serenade you guys. Burb. All right, I'm back. Yay. You go to the hospital, you can heal for a few. Cool, I will do that here now. My tea is a brewing. And I stole my stepfather's I Love Grandpa mug. It's all good. Peppermint tea, my dudes. If you ever have a sore throat, it helps a lot. Let's go. If you go to the hospital, you can heal for a few. I will absolutely do that here in one moment. First of all, let us bathe. Oh, you get a kind of a upgrade on... No, does that count as a investigation? I feel like that counted as an investigation. I feel like we're gonna need the extra stamina, especially if we're gonna be bleeding out. Peep through the peephole. All right, it's just the creepy guy again. It's all good. Doesn't matter. Go back to the town screen. Oh, that's fine. I will go unlock this other key door, though. I assume the lighthouse is where we fight the main boss. They did a really good job with the music here. I actually, like, really enjoy it. Access storage. Do I have anything new here? Fatal Flora, tiny key, baseball bat. I think we're good for now. We'll just go to the next one. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. What was originally a harmless fun has turned deadly. A body of a boy has been found last week. School director has banned the game, but it only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. What kind are you drinking? Never mind, peppermint tea is so good. It is pretty good. And don't worry about the lag. You're absolutely fine. We're both lagging, so we'll just be having conversations 15 minutes after one another. I actually really prefer throat coat tea. I'm a vocalist as well. I do a lot of metal vocals and singing and things like that, but I've ran out and I keep forgetting to buy more. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses and is going to complete the dangerous dare. Gather gossip about the current mystery. First, I would like to go enter the hospital. I don't think I have any funds. I have one fund. You still have some time before you are asked into the office. Enter doctor's office, move to corridor A, enter pharmacy. Corridor A, what's there? A nurse walked past you in a hurry. Yeah, Lighthouse is endgame. That's what I figured. The morgue's door is closed. I would like to enter the morgue. What are you doing here? I don't know. I've had interesting experiences in empty... You shouldn't bother recovering patients. In empty hospitals. Just enter the doctor's office. Additional actions available on the injury cards. Emergency department is crowded as a direct result of this weird things happening in town. You finally entered. How can I help you today? Injury cards. Oh. Please heal this. I don't have any funds. Can I afford healing panic? Modern medicine can't help here. As someone that has depression and anxiety, yeah, that feels about right. Cool, I wasted some Doom. How important is Doom? Other than the fact that Doom Eternal, I need to play that at some point. Please brew faster, tea. Sorry, gotta move them tea around. Gather gossip about the current mystery. That is fine. We'll travel to the school. We'll go to the schoolyard. There's nobody here. Oh, wow. Did you hear? There's a cliff nearby with strangely shaped holes. cool. Access rooftop. Who are you? You should probably leave her alone. I would like to talk to her. Set up a telescope. I don't have a telescope. Thank you. Okay. Gather gossip about the current mystery. That's what I was trying to do. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. Study local newspapers. Let's do the studying. Ah, failed. Dude, the doom is cranking. It was a complete waste of time. You spent the whole day reading about cute dogs, giant vegetables, and the occasional accident. It's basically Facebook. With friends safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe there's a mention of Akamanto in the city's library. Travel to the library? Travel to the library. Or like, right, library. I completely understand now. Make notes. You decide to jot some notes about subjects that could be relevant in this case. Hopefully all your work won't go to waste. Fantastic. Did I do it? The pool is empty this hour. It's dark. You could swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. Step closer. Turn on the lights. Plus one reason. That actually helps. Thank you. The city's library. Is there a different location? Travel to the apartments. Travel... Right. It's circled. Look at downtown. You're losing... Oh, hi, spider. I don't like spiders, dude. I also have depression and anxiety, and same. Also, Doom is important because if you max out, the run ends, but because max 100 is easier to spend one Doom than one reason one. I don't like this screen. Putting your hand in that hole was a bad idea. Seeing the spider escape, you hope it wasn't poisonous. Alright, so if Doom hits 100%, it's over. So, note to self. All missing girls were apparently members of the swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them. Checking out the school's pool area is a good idea. Is it, game? You've been helping me so much recently. Hello, Face. I've seen you before. You're not going to scare me again. Gonna twirl my tea a little bit. You're not gonna scare me again, dude. Yes, hello. And... Face. We are Lexapro bros. Same, dude. Oh, actually, no. I'm not on Lexapro anymore. They put me on Prestige. We used to be Lexabros. One of the articles mentions a young doctor performing a life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault that happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information. Sure, maybe he could. I would really like some money. Wait a minute. I have things I can sell. I have a katana. I ain't gonna use a bat. I don't even think I need the backpack either, to be honest, but... And sell this botany book. I might need it if I fight Poison Ivy. Facebook. Scared me the first time. Yes, it was definitely creepy for me when I first saw it. The face, I believe. Enter the hospital. Okay, I get it. The Doom's bad, but I need to heal up on this cut artery. Thank you. And we got 20 experience. That's not bad. Thank you, sir. Hospital. You stumble upon a nurse trying to open a door. to the intensive care unit, constantly mumbling something. When she turns around, her face makes you scream in horror. Oh, that's not that scary. Doll nurse. Insert Animaniacs reference here. Hello, nurse. We'll just plop into here. Right. Wait. Hold on. I have support actions. Ask your ally to distract the enemy. Faster combat action for the duration of this encounter. If failed, lose a random ally. I'm good on that. Lowers your experience by 5, raises your hit chance. My supports don't really seem like they're doing much, to be honest, so we're just gonna smack them. Oh, I can't do the thing. That's fine. We'll just do a normal attack then. The katana's doing some damage, dude. Doll nurse screams blasphemies. We're losing reason. Honestly, I think we'll be good if we just do the same exact thing. Oh, we can level up too. Alright. Hot bath, improved resting at home, art knowledge, 1 perception. And again, we can't run from combat. So I think we'll do hot bath. And let's bump up our reason. I think that was an okay choice. I'd like to gain more gossip though. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news today. Your friend didn't come to school today and another body has supposedly been found. Since we're at the school, there's a way to lose Doom. I just forget what it is. I saw it at one point. Go to the schoolyard. Oh no. Tell me something. She hasn't come to school since last week. Cool. How do I... tell me something good. Something that'll help me. It's not helping. How do I do this? What do we got? You were stopped by a girl you haven't seen in months, but how could you? She died in an accident. Stalker girl. Yeah, sounds about right. I've never done any of those. Your next attack is guaranteed to hit. I like that. -1 all. That's horrible. But it's fine because we're just gonna like absolutely destroy her. This katana's so good, dude. I feel like that was a really lucky get. Principal has ordered the school to be closed down for the investigation. You must get in and save your friend. Absolutely. We don't have any funds, so it doesn't matter. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. We'll take her home. We're nice. Our stamina's getting really low, dude. You offer to take her home when you get there. The terrified mother slams the door in your face, screaming behind the door. She starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. We just killed this woman. She's mega dead. I'm so sorry. You break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Let's go there. I forgot that this is about a cursed toilet. -1 stamina. Dude, we're losing too much stamina. There's no turning back now. You step into the last stall and close the door behind you. Do I have anything that can heal me at the moment? At the cost of reason, yes. But I can do that in a combat to help. Did you hear that? Never mind. You're so useful to me. All of you. Absolutely wonderful. To get the gossip, you have to keep going to the schoolyard, and once someone talks about refusing paper, you have the gossip you need. You know what? I'm going to call it and say that the doom's a little too high to worry about that one right now. Legend alive. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. The sound of rubber boots and an unknown liquid dripping on the tiles. I imagine the sound effect from the Boots episode of SpongeBob. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. The door slowly opens. Prepare yourself. Hi, Joker from one of the Batman plots. You know, the one where he cuts off his own face? I think this might be ready now. Oh, it's delicious. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too high for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me. His voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? I've heard this before. This is like something, I think this is, there's like an actual problem of this. Like, if it's red, he skins your back or something, so you have that, and then like blue, he strangles you, so your skin turns blue. I don't like either of those. Red. Tall man in a red coat takes out a butcher's knife and stabs you in the stomach. Blood splatters as you... I think we're dead. We died. I lost? You hear a click coming from the door's direction. You're locked here with this crazy man. Our stamina's -1, though. Are we able to do that? Spiritual actions. Can I do the thing? Spell, absorb, perform? Hey! Our reason's tanking, but we can do it. -2 to all. I think we're screwed, is what it's gonna come down to. I mean, I guess we'll dodge. We'll dodge and then hit him with the normal attack. Doesn't seem like a bat. Oh, hold on. We'll dodge, do that, and hit him with the attack. I like it. Again, we can do it twice. We'll dodge. We'll do 2 attack boosts plus a normal attack. I like it. I don't think it worked. You'll die at the beginning of your next encounter. I think if we win this, we're going to win the encounter, so maybe it's fine. It doesn't make any sense, to be honest. We missed! We're so screwed. We are beyond dead. I think we're gonna lose this run. Help? Am I still alive? Blood flowing from wounds in the tall man's red coat makes it look like the man was slowly melting. You hear cackling coming from behind the mask and faint. When you wake up, he's gone. Hold on. Somehow you know he will be back in another stall, another school, another city, continuing the horror. Ending B. He left something behind. -3 doom, +30 experience, 1 reason, 1 stamina. What does the crestfallen mask do? -10 doom. I dig it. Yeah, I don't necessarily need the compass anymore. I'm still alive. Give me that stamina, first of all. Outdoorsman. +1 luck attuned with the natural rhythm of life. Sure, give me some extra luck. This is going swimmingly. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital. Skipping the line will cost you more. Whatever. Yeah, we got another key. Fantastic. Help. Take a bath. Shower will help you calm down. Give me the stamina boost. Wow, you're not looking too good. What's the TV telling me? A minor earthquake. Fantastic. What am I looking outside? Nothing seems to be happening today. Awesome. What do we got in storage? Absolutely nothing. Cool. What does the flashlight do for us? +1 perception. I still like it. We'll go unlock the next key. I don't know if we're going to survive. I guess we could do, since I've done the scissors, I could do the scissors again. Which, since I know kind of how to do it, it might help. Let's do that. We'll do the spooky scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible one has returned from the grave. We have done this one before. And I have a katana now. After he disappeared, yada, yada, yada. Okay. So I've done this. I know it. I do not understand how you are still alive. Hey, me either. The investigation is taking a toll on you, +5 doom. Sweet. Find an old trophy case. I don't care. Maybe I do. Was left on the roof. Let's go to the roof. I'm not taking any chances, dude. I'm not even checking out the lockers. I've done this before. The lockers hold nothing but pain. On the roof, you find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag, and the other a bloody pair of scissors. Hello. You're gonna kill me. I'm pretty sure you are. Or I can just hope to take you out in like one hit. It would have worked. It would have worked. What happens if your reason's in the negative? Do you lose as well? Might as well try it. That's what I figured. That encounter was the final straw. Your mind is snapped and you've been locked up in an asylum. It would be comforting to accept that you were insane, that no old god is awakening to devour humanity. You've perished. Cause of death. Reason loss. Level 4. Difficulty level cultist. Equipped katana, flashlight, crestfallen mask. Incoming doom 61%. Played for about an hour and 10 minutes. In this run, you managed to solve 3 mysteries plaguing this town. You saw 25 new events. You encountered 6 new enemies. You unlocked 3 new achievements. We'll do another one. I'm really enjoying this game. I could see myself playing this a lot, actually. Let's keep it at 2-bit. I like the 2-bit. Randomize. Ooh, the red. That looks like it would be very difficult to look at. The blue. Ah, I like that. It's pretty. So does extracurricular... So I did extracurricular activity. Let's do quick play. Maybe then. Oh. Okay, alright. So we're on... That's the difficulty. Death mode, last stand. Starting new encounters will kill you if you drop below 1, but you can drop below -5 in combat. I didn't know that. Dropping below 1 will kill you immediately, just like in real life. Let's do quick play. Strange things happening in our town. Rogue figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of modern era brings comfort, but also unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. Let's go. It's helping. The tea, it's recoat and everything, but I still got my Monster and Diet Pepsi to ruin it. The missing stars. Media reports on various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about stars disappearing from the sky? Old gods rule. Casting spells raise doom instead of its normal cost. Backstory, World of Horror, all unlocked perk cards. Oh, we still got the same character. Got the lighthouse. It's not my first time playing. Regeneration. 2 stamina at the cost of 2 reason. Actually doesn't seem bad. What is that? Casting this doesn't cost reason? I don't know what that means. Who's our eldritch god today? Ath-Yolazith. Towering Eye. It's the eye from Mario 64, dude. You just gotta spin around it. Not that hard, forehead. Impending Doom, also my favorite deathcore band. It's actually a lie. I don't know what my favorite deathcore band is. Check your mailbox. It's empty. Thank you. You're back in your home. You think of your next move. Let's watch some television. TV host. Yes, too many tentacles. We've seen it. And since we don't really need any extra of these right now, let's go for the pure XP boost. Excuse me. Go for a different outfit. Nice movie poster. Looking good indeed. I just like the black hoodie. I can't do teacher's pet, dude. It's too much. Choose an action. What do we got? Inexplicable and morbid events. You can tackle these 5 mysteries any way you want. Cool. Rotten report of rancid ramen. Horrible history of household hell. We've done this. Eerie episode of evolving eels. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. Freaky feature of found footage. I didn't get to do this one last time. Let's take a look at freaky feature of found footage. All right, fella. I'm out of here. Gonna watch a movie with the wifey. Nick, have a good night, my dude. I'll probably stream tomorrow, maybe. Again. I don't know. I need to start streaming more often. Freaky feature of found footage. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore, legends of the nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of the event, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator, hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he? And what did the students discover out there? Stream late and I'll watch you. Good to know. I'm definitely never going to stream early. Or who knows, I might. I don't know. Can't investigate your home. The music sounds exactly like my cat scratching my bed. And it's not... He isn't. He's just sitting right here. Woody. My feline son. Come here. You gotta be on camera at least once during the stream. You gotta be on camera at least once. Hello, my son. Hello. He's a good boy. He's actually not. He's a gremlin. He's an absolute gremlin. Let's go. To advance this mystery, investigate. Hello, I'm getting a text message. I am professional. Please stop. I thought my brother was already friends with me on Facebook. I don't know. Whatever. As you progress, the location and rules may change. Okay. Investigate the mansion location twice. Let's just do that right out the gate. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a local documentary. We've done that. We'll check out the mansion twice. We've already seen this. Sucks that we lost 2 reasons immediately. 2 reason immediately. Pillar of Doom. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a step closer. Let's touch the stone. Now I figured that was going to hurt us. When you reach out to touch the stone, you're shocked at how hot the surface is. It burns your fingers. Legends say the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. It points you in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. Witch story. Oh, right, we were already there. That's what it does, dude. That's what it do, dude. Let's check out some allies. Hello, friend. Katie notices you and smiles. There's something off about them. Latest gossip. Recently, the tap water in my entire neighborhood has started tasting weird, almost like blood. Join me, friend. What do you do? Something good? Absolutely not. Get out of here. Get out of my sight. How dare you bring your garbage here? Yesterday, she told me she saw it again. Observe. Taru is taking his pen apart, putting it back together, asked it... No. No. You're going to join me. Combined intimidation value 30-40. Student shoves you away and escapes, screaming for help. Whoops. Sorry, dude. You better help me. She hasn't come to school. No eyes. You gonna help? You gave me 1 charisma. I'll do it. You know what? I'll wait. What about you, dude? How'd you do on your English exam? Horrible. I failed it. Join me. Rack up that doom early, dude. It's fine. We got one helper. Investigate the school. Wait, why is it so suddenly dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in oily vapor. Observe the smog. Sludgy vapors rise slowly upward, forming a perfect spiral. My second favorite band next to a perfect circle. You back away from the window, surprised by this curious phenomenon. +8 experience. The notes mention a village not far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but take notice. A large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? Fine. We do have some money. I don't think we need to buy anything quite yet. We might get lucky and come across something good. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package in the seat next to you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate, an icy feeling settling in the pit of your stomach. Obviously, in real life, you're not going to touch this thing, but this is a video game. Failure. It's blood. Is it bad to take too many chances in this game? I assume it is. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip here. Investigate the village. Alright, there's a cult. An old priest is performing a ritual to appease the local demon imprisoned underground. You're invited to join them. I gotta say, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Let's participate in the ritual. It's a failure. Distracted by a huge man wearing a demon mask, you have trouble following the intricate pattern of steps, bows, and claps. I'm just having fun. It's the first thing. If we die, we die. Who cares? Click a square to explore it. Walking through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Yeah, I don't like where this is going. They stole your wallet. All right, that's better than what I was expecting. You quickly grab their arm. They drop it before disappearing in the crowd. Thank you. Investigating the thicket. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it. Tap into his power. Do it! Hey, we got a spell. What did we get? Regeneration. I've done this spell. Oh, we have... Wait. Oh, gain a spell. Here we go. Seal of Bromel. +1 knowledge. Discard on use. It costs 4 reason. But what if we do this? Casting this doesn't cost reason. But I want to... Or, well, hold on. I can just cast it. Yo, I'm basically invincible? I can just use this to gain stamina? Oh, it costs doom, though. Yeah, alright. Sure, let's stop doing that. Also, I guess 17 is our max health. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in a forest. The sound is getting closer. Hi! Ribcage woman. Ribcage woman. I'd like to do this and dodge. Yeah. Lowers your experience, raises your chance to hit. That's fine. Can I dodge, though? Yeah, I don't like that. I guess we'll just punch. It's like, I don't think I can do both of these, so let's, like, do boom, boom, pow. Yeah, give me the broken bottle. No, I don't like this person. Just keep doing this, I suppose. Hold on. We want to do boom, boom, pow, boom, boom, pow. Hit all of the attacks, dude. I really wish that would have killed you, to be honest, but it's fine. We've won. Resolve the combat. I don't even know what we're looking for at this point, to be honest. The trees overhead block the sunlight, and you begin to feel gloomy. Alright, thanks. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by looking at them, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? Decipher the signs. Fail. We need to raise our stats, dude. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings of the cave. Decipher them. Hey, we did it. We're getting good experience. I'll give it that. You have a feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There is someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. Confront them? Failure. The decomposing skin and vacant stare can only mean one thing. It's a corpse someone has propped up. The idea that someone could do it so close to you and so quietly makes you shudder. I think we're screwed. This run is probably dead in the water. Or it's dead on arrival, rather. Wet splash behind you makes you stop. You slowly turn around to see a young girl slowly walking in your direction. In her eyeball, there's a swarm of disgusting worms. One of them falls to the floor with a wet splash. Yes, hello. Very good. I hate it. I've never done this clap thing. I don't really... Screw it, we haven't tried it yet. Most rituals are a combination of 5 bows and claps. Cool, we'll do that in like one punch, man. Nothing happens. You think you got 4 ritual moves right. Alright, we're not going to do that again. I mean, maybe I should. Who knows? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Pow. Please destroy her. We're screwed, I think. Guess we can just run. Don't really want to do that, though. Maybe we'll just go for a dodge and a special hit. I don't think that did anything. We're not doing good. I would say we are not doing good. Go for that and the special attack. We're not doing well. I love it. That was a horrible run. Yeah, compared to the first one, that was bad. Maybe we should, like... I like this color scheme. I assume quick play is a lot harder. Maybe do another extracurricular activity. I've seen this. Is there a way to skip through this? The thing forsaken by God. Vanished to another dimension long ago. Goizo has found it a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through the glass. Glimpses of horror lurking behind your reflection are just the beginning. Ooh, so if we go and, like, change clothes in this version, is it going to affect us? Kind of sucks that we can't rest at home this time. Start a new mystery. Yeah, you. I get it. We've all seen it. I don't see any horrors in there. Well, let's go. We'll give this another try here. Freaky found footage, horrible history, household hell, far out fable, fear of festival, vicious, sorrowful saga of the Moonlight Sailors. I like the sound of sorrowful saga of the Moonlight Sailors. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean, a dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away. A single lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile oozes in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. Pooh! Let's proceed to go. To advance this mystery, investigate. Yes, I got it. Now, for this, hooks and nets, discard 2 item cards to complete this quest. That means we need items in the first place. Which means, let's go downtown and go to the shop. Let's go for a surprise discount item. We have a bottle of milk. And let's go for another surprise discount item, blue gem. Feels cold in your hand. I can't discard it. And we specifically have to discard. Yes, we have to discard items. Cruel. We're gonna do this one more time. Oh wait, hold on. Adds a new status, compass. Sure, we'll buy this and we'll get rid of it. Thank you. You find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for the big hunt. You quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. Cool. We raised our doom a lot doing that, but I think it's for a good reason. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wants to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Help your friend. Hey, we success. You find another letter behind the wardrobe. It explains that the reason your friend left was that the shadow people were stalking him. You shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company's truck driver's face. Shadow people are apparently really, really creepy. I haven't researched much of them. Oh, that tastes funky today. I need to listen to the Astonishing Legends podcast episode on shadow people. Although you braved the stench for hours, you glean nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. Perhaps we shall. You are pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Shadow people. Maybe she knows something useful. Let's go for a coffee, dude. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for horrific events? Probably. Probably. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. That is definitely an eye. The round window of the Crooked Manor Tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare into the bright light. You gotta fight it. You failed. You don't have the strength to move a finger. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel the ground under your feet. Where are you? Ah. It's this place again. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Last time, this gave us a dope katana, so let's go for it. Yes! The katana is great, dude. Home. Alright, so go back here. Do I have a... I don't have any allies. That's fine. We'll investigate the mansion. We have a good fighting system now. You feel watched. Alright. That was nice. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around, hoping to spot one of them. Where am I at? Alright. We don't have any money, so there's no point in going to the hardware store. The waves lazily wash on the shore. Thank you for the one reason. I like that. Thank you very much. I don't like his eye, though. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies between caressing his catch. The beating movements in his arms disturb you. Where'd the music go? I don't hear any music. We're back. In the summer of 1971, a whole class trip fell to the sea when a rock they were standing on collapsed. They didn't find the bodies until now. Hi! Class of 1971. It's just all of them. I have a system with the katana, dude. Nope. I lied. 10% chance to hit. 50-50. Alright. Well, we'll do 60 on these and hope for the best. 1 turn. Kill. We killed the class yet again. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. Okay. And? Seriously, though, good job on the music, guys. I really love it. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Brace yourself. Success. The sudden blizzard disappears as fast as it began. You leave the beach quickly, +5 experience. Investigate the beach. You slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All of the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light, tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. It's not the sailors. The black being must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You are terrified at their power, but relieved they did not drag their meat puppets with them. Alright, I guess that was it. The black beings never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot about the last time they saw a boat out on the waves. Although some claim they see strange beings come into the port at night. Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors, ending A. We got 45 experience. We healed 3 Doom, and we healed a little bit. The old god stirs. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Rest action is less effective. That's fine. We'll hold off on going to the lighthouse this time until we get all the keys. You have run into Ice Up. Take the key. Thank you. We will rest, though. What do we need? Honestly, we're good on everything. Give me the experience. That being said, do we have anything in our storage? We do not. I don't know what the blue gem does. Let's continue. We'll go back towards the horrible history of Household Hell. Maybe we can get one of the other endings. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. Investigate the seaside location. We'll do that now. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in our way. We've done this. Fondest memory, and let's do peace of mind this time. Oh, that's not bad. 5 Doom I can handle. I can handle 5 Doom. The military exercise makes you feel safer, but are guns enough to keep the unspeakable horrors lurking out there? If we got some more Doom, that's fine. You learn that the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for an extensive cave system. Yes, we've done this one. That's fine. They were exploring and mapping weird things in the caves. Architect's journal. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. Its natural concert hall, he claims. That's fine. We'll go to the school. Let's hop into the schoolyard and see if anybody here wants to help. He wasn't the same since he came back. Hello. Akito is reading a horror manga about spirals. That sounds like it's a reference to The Grudge. Or is it The Ring? I think it's The Ring. You should bring a flashlight to the mansion for this mystery. Noted. We will go to the store. We do have funds. Join me, my friend. Alright, you don't want to join me. That's completely fine. I still think that's forcing people. Whatever. Gossip. How'd you do on your English exam? Not that well, thank you. Haru is waiting for the class. Join me, my friend. What do you have to offer? -1 luck. Get out of here. Recently, the tap water. Yeah. Join me. What about you? 1 dexterity. I'll take it. Just. All right. You guys don't like me. Completely fine. I'm not going to force you guys to join me. It's not going to happen. Also, make sure you investigate the journal and herald thoroughly. Does it change if you look at it more than once? I'll wait one more. All right, you guys don't want to join me. That's fine, because I investigated it before. An article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring, mapping out weird cave formations. Oh, it does change. Ooh. Ooh. The search of the missing team of scientists continues. The only clue so far is a code written on the cavern wall. 448 hertz. Would it actually behoove me to write things down? I'm gonna do it. 448 hertz. Okay, alright, yeah. We've already got the caves. 448 hertz, thank you. Article discovers found in the cliffs weird cave formations. Found the cliffs. Found the cliffs. Found the cliffs. I think that's the only two. What is this? We're on the... There we go. One house owner discovered the cave tunnel. That's the ending we did last time. Yeah, we did the concert hall ending already. Because that was when we went down and there was the thing of the moon. We've done that. Right, I do remember this. I guess I will write down 487 465 53737. All right. Details and orders. Natural concert hall. Natural concert hall. Phone number. Natural concert hall. Phone number. Okay. Noted. Thank you. I didn't realize that they were different every time. What about this? Is this the same? It vibrates slightly in your hand. It vibrates slightly. Okay. Okay, so we need to get a flashlight, which means let's go downtown, cruising through the alley, tiptoeing through the town like valet. I'm really gonna crank up my doom doing this. Flashlight, that's fine. Thank you. I like that. We got the flashlight now. Gives me 1 perception. I dig it. Thank you for the tips, my man. Go back to the school, investigate the school. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. It is unusual. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. Okay. Light the candles, pick up the book, study the writing on the blackboard. Last time I picked up a book, it was useless. Both here and in real life. Let's study that. Alright, that hurt us, but we got a spell. What spell did we get? Third Eye. +1 knowledge and perception until the end of this mystery. Cost 3 reason. That actually seems pretty good. I dig that. I think that sounds really useful, actually. The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. Copy of the mansion. That's fine. I understand. The only metro line in your town connects the university and the science complex. You could take a ride to gain some time, but you've got a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? Obviously, I feel like this is going to be a problem if we do it. Let's walk. I didn't like the doom cost, but whatever. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally found the one. There's only one problem. You will need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. Something gigantic and invisible. I've done that. You made it through the window. Let's explore. So we don't want to go down the hatch. We've done that before. Yes, -2 reason. Thank you. Let's level up. Folklore studies, +1 knowledge, knowledge of various rituals and regional myths. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Regain 1 stamina for all past skill checks. Also doesn't seem like a bad idea. +1 luck. I need a new chair, dude. I like the idea of luck, to be honest. So let's go luck, and let's regain our reason. You must find a key. All right. Click a McMansion's room to explore. We'll just go in order here. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare some to look through the books. Start with the shelves. Check out the table. Let's check out the table. Failure. Should have upgraded the knowledge, dude. +3 doom. The notes lying on the table look like the ramblings of a madman. While trying to understand them, you read a passage aloud. Nothing happens, but you feel suddenly watched. Whoops. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Stalker. Someone is following you. All right. Hello. You enter the art classroom. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. I want to check out the masks. One mask looks similar to the design you once saw in a cult book. You decide to take it with you. Small chance of ignoring reason loss in combat. Doesn't seem bad. Seems like a pretty good thing, actually. Oh, I didn't notice it changes. Ah, that's nice. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Location's threat level increases. Great. No, Alright, well, I just gotta remember what happened last time then, because I want a different ending. So I don't want to step closer, I want to explore more. You follow a corridor until you stumble upon something really strange. Someone has set up a series of vintage-looking speakers, all connected to a single unit. The speakers must be the source of the sounds. You see a knob allowing you to change its frequency, dude. 448. Acoustics of the underground waves make the waves and the machine tone create a ghastly melody, shaking you to the bone. As you move closer to the stone altar, you scream in terror. You are not the only one charmed by the sounds. The cursed chants, amplified by the cave system, make you dizzy. To your horror, you notice the sound has awakened something else. Otaru. That's creepy. I wouldn't want to fight it. Has 51 HP, dude? After each sequence, -3 doom, so each time it attacks me, it's going to do doom damage, I assume. So why didn't I have that? Why didn't I have that equipped? Why didn't you tell me I didn't have that equipped? It's all good. Is so massive, this attack won't cause any damage. Oh. Gotta be honest. I don't know. Do I just gotta do the boom claps? The boom, the boom boom clap, the sound of my heartbeat goes on and on and on and on and. All right, we'll go for it. I got 3 ritual moves right. I don't know what that means. Hold on. Can I go see my log? So, bow, bow, clap, clap, bow. So, bow, bow, clap, clap, bow. 3 were correct. Let's do bow, 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 clap. Okay, so bow, 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 clap was not it. Let's level up real quick. I don't have enough experience. So 4 bows and a clap. 2 were correct. The bow claps aren't going to help you here. Your only real option is to run away. Thank you for not allowing me to waste my time. Escape. What do the bow claps do? Almost tripping over the countless human bones, you have decided to run from the cave. The haunting melody continues to follow you as Otaru begin in the reign of terror surrounding Shiokawa. That doesn't seem good. Unholy chants coming from the caves connected with the mansion must have driven the family insane. Awakening Otaru almost made you share their fate. You decided to run, afraid of the dire consequences. The inner coil always gets its victim, and the fisherman looks so tasty. Ending B. So, that seemed bad. Is there a way to fight that thing? Old town has stopped receiving outside signal. Must be the radio mast failure. Okay. Help. What are we at? Honestly, let's bump up our reason. Thank you. Anything good on TV? You can't get any signal. Right. Right. I understand. I dropped my pen. Ah, the sneeze. The sneeze is coming. My feline son. He's so cute. He's the cutest boy. Bow claps are useful for ghost enemies, which you can tell by the icon next to the enemy's name. You can fight Otaru, but you need a gun and plenty of bullets. So I was screwed. Cool. Thank you for helping me. What would happen if I got the ritual correct then on Otaru? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right either. Probably not. All right, we got 2 down. I guess we'll do the freaky found footage thing again. I failed this last one, but I didn't have the katana that time. I think you can also sacrifice an ally for Otaru and it will leave you alone, but I can't remember. Noted. Investigate the mansion. Yes, let us proceed. Well, I had an ally. I guess I didn't check that. I think you can also sacrifice. Right, I just read that. Suddenly, a wall in front of you withers and falls apart, revealing a hole-ridden monstrosity. It's cheese! Yo, you don't frighten me in the slightest, dude. I mean, do you see the amount of damage I'm doing? Like, and a guarantee hit at that? Get out of my face. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into the local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome artwork, the human centipede. We gotta check the sewing machine. Hi. That was kind of creepy. The legend says the witch was buried for kidnapping, murdering 2 children at a time. Thank you. Woo. The face gave me the shivers. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about a local thing. That's fine. Our doom's getting a little too high for me to want to go look for some more allies. So I'll hold off for now. Pool's empty this hour. It's dark. Turn on the lights. I did turn on the lights before and it healed my reasoning, I think. Let's do something different. Let's check the lockers. +2 funds. Yes! The note mentions a village not far from your town. You decide to take the bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? Travel downtown, travel to the apartments. Let's chill here. I don't want to go into the store. The doom's getting too high. The amount of doom is too dang high. Hi. Woman bumps into you as she runs from a beauty parlor. Before you can say anything, you notice her face. She carved out her own eyes. If I can't see it, it can't see me. That is not correct. Seeing a faint vision of Goizo reflected in... Oh, so that... Right, that's the... That guy. Hi. That's interesting. I forgot that resting it ups our doom. I gotta stop doing that. Anyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. Yeah, we're good. I forgot that resting ups our doom. We gotta be careful. Park ranger, ally. An old man stops you and invites you into his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside. I can teach you a thing or two about magic, he says. Don't worry about payment. I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. Teach me, wise one. Got one thing that could be the truth. Spell. Skin removal? Deals 5 damage, costs 3 reason. Interesting. Right. We got our third eye. Let's open up our third eye, dude. Click a square to observe it. You've run into carvings. I've done this before. While wandering through the woods, yes. Success. You're certain people missing here. You are on the right trail. The suspicious group you've been following gathered in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of ritual in a clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is the large rock. Attempt to climb. Failure. It's said that a famous priest died. Let's do it. Failure. Okay. Maybe we should be a bit more careful about stuff, dude. Dropping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in almost a macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Yeah, that looks like it's a trap. Get a grip. Please, just let me find the witch. We're off to the witch. We will never, never, ever come home. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in a forest. The sound is getting closer. Oh yeah, it's you. You killed me last time very quickly. I don't appreciate it. I forgot the flashlight. We equip this as soon as we beat this person. Oh, hold on. Bam, 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 bam. That's fine. Guarantee hit, dude. All the paths look the same. Are you lost? Quite. Give me... Oh, no. Oh, I guess that doesn't really matter. Should I have the ritual mask or should I do the flashlight? In your opinion. I want to do the flashlight for now. Following a rotten trail of fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine, probably designated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. Pray to it. Success. 5 experience points. Thank you. Let's go. Quick thinking. 1 dexterity. There's always a way out from seemingly hopeless situations. Improved resting at home. Perception. I could do that and then go back to the mask. Give me some reasoning back as well. I think we're doing way better than we did last time on this event. Your reflection twists and shimmers when you're not looking at it directly. Goizo is getting closer. Traumatized. Minus 10% max reason? That's not fun. In the forest, you hear faint whispering in the distance. When we find it, you discover a wild dog held by the hind leg in a bear trap. Don't trust it. It's a skinwalker. Help the dog. I got an ally. Dog. Higher chance of finding items after combat. Yeah, my dude. Bork. Big ol' Borker. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. Let's equip the flashlight and peek inside. You kneel down and lean forward to see what's in the hole. It takes a while to process what you're looking at. It's a gigantic eye. Hypnotized, you continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as it lures you in. I'm surprised that didn't kill me. At the very last moment, the suspicious tall man grabs you by the collar. He explains he's part of a cult protecting the house and the mysterious entity below it. You've got a bigger purpose than to die here, he says before knocking you out. You wake up a few hours later on a bus heading back to your town. Ending B. 45 experience, minus 3 doom. Doom's raising, dude. I don't like it. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around town. The police are hopeless. So we gotta be careful when going downtown now. Got 3 of the keys, dude. I'm feeling good. We don't need to rest. We're actually doing really good. Don't raise your... You don't see anything weird. Don't raise your chaos. Or, not the chaos, but, doom. Let's go for the vicious verses of a violent vigil. You received an official-looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst thing that can happen? Torture! Pretty much death in general in this game. I assume is the worst thing that can happen. Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everybody? Tip, explore mansion action will unlock new locations, progress this mystery. Oh, it's so cute! The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. I should have gotten the hot bath perk, dude. Will this hurt me? Will it raise? No, we got 1 reason. That's good. Almost like we rested. It takes you some time, but finally you manage to find somebody. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on in here. 4 actions to the right allow you to investigate the person. Who's that? Hi. Young woman wrinkles her nose when she notices you. You can swear you've seen the symbol engraved on her necklace before. If you want to pay respects to that old creep, follow the corridor to the right. Okay. I guess we'll explore the mansion. Hey, how's it going? In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Yesterday upon the stair, I saw the man that wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. I wish he would go away. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe other guests will know. We'll ask around. But did I say bow? Bow and clap. A pair is standing next to a window. The man is muttering something to himself while his wife is observing you with her unnaturally bulgy eyes. You didn't get this with a letter? Here, you can have mine. It reminds me of one of my books. Oh, Vigil pamphlet. Here we go. We would like to thank you on behalf of our client for participating in this vigil on short notice. He was a spiritual person and left instructions we are asking you to closely follow. 9 p.m. start of the vigil. Pray over the body. I dropped my pen. I got it. We got, so at 10 p.m. equals clap, 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 bow. Oh, well, first of all, we'll write all this down. 9 p.m. start vigil. 11 p.m. I'm writing this up in case I can't look at it again, all right? I've been told to write things down. Light fireplace. Light fire. At 12 a.m., pray over body. Oh, this is just the clap. So, bow, clap, clap, clap. I can make your hands clap. This just says it's ... It's like my dad trying to text me. Burn an envelope found in the study. Burn envelope found in study. 3 a.m. Cover mirror in storage room. Cover storage room mirror. 4 a.m. ... Profit. End of vigil. End vigil. Fantastic. I hope they're okay. Pretty much nothing other pages seem relevant to the case. I hope they're okay. Cool, what time is it? It's 10 p.m., dude. We gotta go pray over the body. So we gotta go clap, 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 bow. Excellent. Inspect the foot. The weird symbol on the man's toe. You copy it in your pamphlet. Cool. Go back to the dilapidated corridor. So, 11 p.m. we have to light a fire. Light up fireplace? I don't know where the fireplace is, though. So I guess we'll explore. Hopefully we find the fireplace. You stand in an old rundown mansion room that stinks like spoiled milk. Your room has only 2 doors, one of which you came through. Search the room. Found a flashlight. We already have a flashlight. Dump it. Give me money. It's 11 p.m. Alright, so we have a problem. 11 p.m. I'm supposed to start a fire. You shudder, instantly recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is a vigil held in a place like this? Check the wardrobe. I got a meat cleaver. Probably not better than the katana. I got all. No. It tain't. keep it just in case. Oh, light up the fireplace. I'm so smart. Smartest man alive. So we got to advance by an hour, so we'll explore one more time. You were startled when you discovered that headless body. You were horrified when you saw its head hanging in the middle of the room and laughing. Yeah, checks out. Oh, we don't want to kick. We want to boom, boom, pow. Boom, pow? Nope. Boom, pow, boom, pow. OTK, dude. Black hair. You found an item. Where's the hair, though? Where did the hair go? Oh, added to the storage. Which we can't look at the moment. That's fine. We gotta go to the master bedroom. Yeah. Cool. I dig it. Seems like somebody has already removed the furniture from this room. The overground cast. Everybody gone. Hi, I'm supposed to do some bowing and clapping. We failed this every time. Let's do something else. Let's study. Failure. You managed to find one of the guests. They are shaken, but otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door is gone. Oh, it's you. Let's not pretend like we want to be here. Yeah, cool. All right, the body's gone. It's still missing. You're still the same person. Burn envelope found in study. There's a thing here. Can I look at the body? Also, I think I need... Hold on. Let's get rid of this guy because I need room. I took this last time and it wasn't good. Let's burn it. -3 doom. Corridors twist and turn, trapping in the mansion. You think you can hear the other guests somewhere, but you risk getting lost by yourself. Let's go in the study. I need a envelope. Wardrobe is... Oh, hey, I just noticed you. Kill them? I don't want to kill anyone. Oh, burn the envelope. It said to burn the envelope. You can't pray over the body a second time or cover the mirror, but you should be able to do everything else. We'll burn it. Takes some time, but you finally find an envelope. Following the instruction, you burn it without opening. Alright, I did it. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this.
Brain hurty.
Oh, jeez. Thank you for the follow. I completely forgot I had a notification for that, so I just got scared by Rick. Alright, explore mansion. +5, 5 free experience. Hello. How's it going, guys? A pair is standing next to a window. The man is muttering to himself, bulgy eyes. Reminds me of one of my books. Okay. It is 3 a.m. Cover storage room mirror. Not gonna let me kill them. Check the wardrobe. Yes, hello. Alright. Just explore the mansion again. Hey, Super Jake. How's it going? Not much. I just got scared by our own follow notification. Not a problem. Yeah, Super Jake, this is a horror roguelite. I really like it. The investigation can wait. A hot yeah, take the bath. Give me some more reasoning. Hi. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. We're in Detroit. You've encountered Bath. Oh, that was the last thing. Walls of the corridor are collapsing, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages slowly get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. I don't want to sacrifice anyone, so carve the symbol. The bloated corpse of your uncle slowly floats into the room as the remaining walls collapse. The contract is not over yet. Hello? You know what? I feel completely fine. Sacrifice the other guest. It will deal 15 damage. I don't want to sacrifice the other guest. Faster combat action for the duration. Let's try this. I haven't used it yet. And let's try out the combat skill. I can't do any of these, really. Not that it matters. Next attack is guaranteed to hit. Yeah, let's go. We're setting things up. I've been watching for a while. Oh, well, you're just now commenting, dude? It's all good. You study the movement of the enemy, finding an opening, you prepare to strike. Old man doesn't do anything. I unlocked an achievement. Hold on, I don't think anything... You study the movement of your enemy, you prepare to strike. Did I lose an ally? I didn't. I still have both my allies. Cool. I'm gonna destroy you, dude. Looks like you were playing through a Junji Ito book. A Junji Ito book. I don't know what that is. I'm interested, though. Hey, Gay KJ? Gay KJ? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Am I killing this person like normal? It's very apparent. All right. The contract is void. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the grass. An old mansion, nowhere to be seen. Next to you are the other guests, as confused as you. Everything feels like a bad dream. Was the man claiming to be your grand uncle really trying to cheat death itself, T? Dexterity. There's always a way out of hopeless. I'm not really going to be resting at home. I don't want to raise my doom. This is a straight up combat sequence, yes. Okay, I was just confused by the fact he wasn't doing anything. 1 stamina for all past. I haven't been passing skill checks, so let's up our dex and up our. Actually, our stamina and reasoning sounds good. Let's up our knowledge. You and the other family members finally exit the forest and leave the nightmare of it behind. One thing is certain, though. You will never open letters from law firms in Tokyo. All right. The friendly dog disappeared last night. You will have to find a new place to buy equipment. All right. I wasn't really buying equipment, so it's all good. Oh, by the way, if anyone wants to play through the seed, it's 909. Didn't realize this game had seeds. Oh, we only have one more thing to unlock. I don't think we need to rest, which we're doing pretty good by. Yeah, hello. That's just straight up one of the guys from Hotline Miami. Black hair. Combines with sewing kit. I don't have the sewing kit. Guess I'll keep it on me. Why not? Any idea what the blue gem does? Or am I just carrying it around for funsies? Far out fable of a fear festival. Your aunt has sent you a letter inviting you for a curious-sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like it. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree. You need a break from all the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst that can happen? You ask yourself as you board the bus. Death. Mirror monsters is the worst that can happen. You can buy the sewing kit and combines with the black hair for a really good healing item. Okay. Today's goal, explore the weird village. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village. I've been here before. Someone is waiting for you, or continue. Someone is waiting for you? Just when you thought... Oh. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village. A fat man... I take offense to that. Oh, wearing dusty overalls approaches you. It's the inn owner who promised to pick you up. Following close behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are so deformed they resemble claws more than hands. I was a pizza driver for a while, and I did come across somebody that had their hand tapered off to a finger. It was a very interesting experience, especially because he yelled at me a lot. Also, Blue Gem helps you get a secret ending. Okay, fair enough. Hold on, a lot of things to take in. First of all, I would like to open up my third eye. Your group has arrived in the village and is currently unpacking at the inn, giving you some time to explore. Festival begins at evening. To progress the story, choose actions that will advance the clock. As you learn about the terrible secret of the village, more actions will unlock. You feel your inner eye open. Skip time advances the clock. Check out the inn. Free action. Inn's room is dusty, like it hasn't seen any visitors in years. You wonder if anyone's cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder of available activities lying on the table. Onsen sounds good. Relax a bit. Hot spring feels great. Finally, you can relax in a bit and enjoy the water. Thank you. Good night. Oh. You should have gone to the thing. Whoops. There's still some time before the festival starts, but the locals are seemingly busy setting up the stands and decorating the place. Few stands are already open, but you can't shake off the feeling something is wrong. It's getting late. Enjoy the festival, buy souvenirs, look for friends, go back. With the blue gem, go to the seaside and explore until you encounter the mysterious lights event at the lighthouse. The blue gem text should be vibrating slightly. Did you just look that up? Let's look for friends. Sato, hey, can you spare some time with me? I hate to tell you, dude. No, I cannot. I did. Thank you, Super Jake. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the clouds. It's a supernatural event. 3 hooded figures are standing on the forest's edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. Who are they? They all wore strange masks. Should you follow them into the forest or try to find more information about the festival? Weird sounds coming from the forest kept you up all night. What could it mean? Let's go to the forest. -2 reason. It's fine. We're doing good. Let's go enjoy the village. -1 reason. You break out into the cold sweat when you see the street vendor's twisted grimace. You back off, wishing it was only a mask. Someone is watching you from behind the trees. No, you don't. Need steak knife item. Parasitic organism burrows under the bark. All nearby trees are connected underground. The main branch leads east. You make a mental note to avoid the region. Going back to the inn, you overhear 2 masked villagers. They are talking about something awakening up at the next dawn. It's not safe here. You decide to block the entrance to your room with a nightstand. Festival is ending tomorrow. Can't be too careful. So something is awakening in the morning. I'd say we should go look in the forest then. A shape shimmers beneath the surface. With a splashy sound, something emerges from the murky depths. You are a... I'm fighting missing, no. Look, I gotta be honest, dude. I'm just going to destroy you. The katana's so good, dude. Weird sounds coming from the forest catch you up all night. Let's go back into the forest. I don't know what I'm doing. A sudden storm forces you to find a shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings. Use your flashlight. I got a spell, dude. When your allies die, a random status gets raised by 1. I don't think this is useful at the moment. Why is this so quiet all of a sudden? It's a great question. Where is everybody? It's blood. They're all dead. Trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to an outskirt of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest, there's an answer waiting for you. Rest at camp. 4 actions until sunrise. I don't need to rest. Let's go. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down, and the food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. Search the tent. Failure. Enter overgrown factory. Hello. What are you buying? Kill your friends for fun stats. Kill your friends for fun stat increases. I don't think I have a way to just kill them though. I guess I do have a move that gives like a 70% chance of them dying or something. While exploring the factory, you are caught by masked peoples you've seen in the inn's window. Tied up, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come. You hear a raspy voice. Your aunt's voice! Coming from behind the priest's weird mask. Our master is waiting for a final blood sacrifice. Did I do it? Show me what you've got. With a loud bang, the ancient horror disappears and the high priest falls to the floor, grabbing their shoulder. The last thing you see before blacking out are the beams of flashlights and a hand of police officers saving you from fall. Later that day, detectives interrogating you are confused when you tell them about the ritual blood and eldritch being. Village is abandoned, no trace of blood anywhere. You are the only one seeing the ancient horror. Far out fable, ending A. Okay. While you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them, the people are safe. You board an old bus, wondering what would happen if you didn't stop the ritual in time. Alright. 1 knowledge, 1 stamina, smaller doom penalty. Let's just go for the knowledge upgrade and bump up our reason, because we're probably going to use that. There's something wrong with the tap water. It is black and oily and glistening, smelling like death. You hope it's just a temporary issue. You can't regain health in between mysteries. Okay. We got all 5 keys, dude. Yeah, you're watching me. Boo-hoo. Let's go unlock all the doors. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things. That whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run as far as you can. You're afraid. There won't be any way back once you start climbing these stairs. Can we go back? Alright. Let's bump up our knowledge and perception. Skin removal doesn't seem important. I mean, we might as well do this. Why not? Let's rest. Let's go up to like 90%. I don't have anything in stored items. I feel like let's put on the ritual mask. Can't do anything with that right now. Start climbing. Garbled memories. Following the winding staircase, you were stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings you pinned them there. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them except one. Select the title of a mystery you investigated as the second one. I don't remember what the second one I did was. Sailors? Was the second one I did sailors? What was the first one? I think I started with sailors. I don't think it was the freaky feature. I don't think it was this. It wasn't the No, that wasn't the Virgil. It wasn't the found footage. So I think it might have been the horrible household. Correct answer. Yes. You ripped the newspaper clipping. Can I call a friend or use 50-50? I was hoping you would just go back through the stream. You ripped the newspaper clipping of a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it with a buzz, the gate opens. Basically, it was 50-50. You are stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Try to reason with her. Not enough charisma. Bummer. -2 reason. You try to talk to her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. Alright. Bummer. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will allow you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. Knowledge check passed. You're about to grab the rods when you notice the dials and buttons. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current so it's safe for you to grab them. Gotta upgrade. You gotta update your kidneys. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. You manage to locate the door switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards. It's like Saw, dude. You just gotta take your time. That's usually like a bad thing in Saw. Never, you know what I mean. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in weird, moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes make your eyes itch and water, but to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect a faulty plug. Failure. Not enough strength. Alright, so there is point in upgrading all of your stats. You're surprised how much effort it takes to disconnect the faulty plug. As you force it, the weird goo burns your fingers. I think we did pretty good. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? I missed something. I double-clicked. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening of the Eldritch Old God, but what's done is done. It will still stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right again. I did it! I won my third run. Ha! Nice. In this run, you managed to solve 5 mysteries plaguing this town. You saw 24 new events, you've encountered 6 new enemies, you unlocked 5 new achievements. You encountered Conspirant, Acid. Pretty good, dude. And I think that about does it for today. I actually really enjoyed World of Horror, and I'm definitely going to play some more of it. Probably next time I'll do more of the quick game, or like the more, quote, chaotic games, game modes or something. But I actually found that to be really, really enjoyable. I like roguelites. I like horror games. So I feel like I'm going to play a lot more of this in the future. I did buy the game Control and Startup Company, which is kind of similar to Game Dev Tycoon, both of which I really, really enjoy. But there's a lot of stuff I got to stream at some point, just out of funsies. But I really wanted to give this a try. So, hey guys for tuning in to WASD Game.com. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Thank you so much for sticking around and giving me hints throughout the game, Gay KJ. There's probably a better way to pronounce that, I'm sorry. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm probably going to try and start streaming a little bit more. Super Jake, see ya. Have a good time. Take it easy. Please, where do I end stream?